Nananawagan ng ilang estudyante sa Ontario sa Ford government na ayusin ang mga pagbabago sa Ontario Student Assistance Program o OSAP na malaking tulong sa pagbabayad ng tuition. Alamin ang detalye sa report ni Kisha Balatba.
I'm taking a pause on my master's education at University of Toronto because of OSAP, because I'm unable to afford it at this moment.
Ito ang karanasan ni Josel Angelica Gerardo na part-time student sa programang Political Science sa University of Toronto. Pero nang baguhin kamakailan ni Ontario Premier Doug Ford ang patakaran sa Ontario Student Assistance Program o OSAP, napilitan siyang tumigil sa pag-aaral ngayong taon.
Due to the unaffordability crisis that we have here in Ontario and in Canada, I'm unable to continue my education simply because I rely on programs like OSAP, and I do not want to be in a debt trap for the rest of my life, and so I'm taking a pause on it until I can figure out how to afford a master's education again.
Noong Pebrero, ginawang 25% lamang ang grants na maaring makuha sa ilalim ng OSAP, habang ang loan portion nasa 75%. Kaya nananawagan ng mga apektadong estudyante gaya ni Gerardo sa Ford government na pakinggan ang kanilang mga panawagan dahil ramdam na raw nilang mas magiging pagsubok ang pagbabayad sa kanilang edukasyon.
It is very unfortunate timing for many students like myself, or even those that are coming from high school, to take on a post-secondary degree, whether that's through a college or university, because it is expecting us to take on more debt or even reconsider pursuing post-secondary education altogether. With the growing affordability crisis that we have on housing, on food, on even transportation, all of these add up, and we are really financially stretched as students or even as simply our Filipino families taking care of us.
Biyernes sa isang high school sa Brampton, Ontario, nagsagawa ng walkout ang ilang estudyante para iprotesta ang OSAP cuts. Sinubukan na rin anilang dumulog sa kanilang Member of Provincial Parliament, pero mahigit isang buwan na ang nakalipas at wala pa rin silang natatanggap na tugon.
We're here to stand up for ourselves and our peers who are confused and worried about how they'll be able to afford education.
And so the reason we're fighting against this and even walking out today is due to inaction from our local MPP, Graham McGregor, as well as just generally the changes that have been implemented.
Hindi rin daw sinasagot ni Ontario Premier Doug Ford ang ilang magulang na lumalaban sa mga pagbabago sa special education. Nababahala sila dahil sa biglaang paglipat ng isang special needs program sa St. Matthew Catholic School sa ibang paaralan. Ilang mga magulang at advocates ang nagprotesta sa labas ng opisina ni Ford para mabigyang pansin ang kanilang mga panawagan.
Special education classrooms are closing down quietly and they aren't consulting parents. And in this case, that's basically what happened. There was no consultation with parents, there was no notification. The parents just found out by happenstance, and that's not how school boards should be working, especially publicly funded school boards.
Specifically, I'm here speaking about the cuts to special needs children and special education for these children. I find that we have no other way to get into contact with him. We've been trying to call his office, send emails. We just want to meet with him.
Kisha Balatbat, Omni News, Toronto.